Blame Truth here, and I'm back with some more H2M stuff. There will be yelling this video. There were some new people that found the channel, and they were like, dude, why are you yelling? Dude, why the hell are you not yelling? Let me ask you that. Why are you not yelling when someone's slapping you in the face using your scrotum as a speed bag? Why not scream a little bit, fight back, say some stuff that maybe, I don't know, will make you feel better? But I digress. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. First and foremost, before I get into the H2M drama and the Activision bullshit, yet again, I mean, we did get a win, sort of, in that H2M still being passed around and stuff, but it gets a little convoluted. I'm going to try to catch you guys up. Before I get into that, though, I turned on channel memberships. If you guys want to join, you can. If you don't want to join, you don't have to. It's $2.99. YouTube said, hey, you should activate this and we'll pay you. So I did. That's straight up, honestly. Like, YouTube's like, hey, activate memberships. And I'm like, okay. Here's some emotes. You get like a COD 4 prestige badge. If you want to do it, you can. If not, whatever. It's fine. Anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes, though. Before I cover any of the news coming out, I want to tell you guys, please be safe with the H2M stuff getting passed around. I'm just going to show you these Twitter snippets. I was actually going to try to install it yesterday, and then I saw people were getting viruses and there were rats and stuff like that. There's a lot of bad actors. Please be safe if you try to install this. Install at your own risk. Be careful. I don't want you guys getting hacked like you're playing the actual Modern Warfare 2 here. You know, that's the issue that I don't really understand with Activision. They would rather you literally get hacked and lose your entire fucking identity to some Russian guy named Pavlov who swears he's not gay. He just likes the way his pal Dimitri's chest hair feels when he lays on his bosom at night. You know, I don't want you guys to get compromised at all. So please be careful. Like, double check everything. You know, I actually was going to install H2M last night and I saw this stuff and I'm like, maybe I just shouldn't. It's so depressing. Why can't we just play the old fucking games safely? Why can't I just boot up Black Ops 2? I paid for the goddamn game. Why can't I boot it up and just play, like, you know, with people like it's 2012 and not have to worry about losing my bank account details to someone in Bangladesh? Maybe Activision is behind the hacking. Maybe they're stealing people's credit cards because the actual consensual credit card and debit card sales for their stupid skins aren't enough for them. I don't know. Maybe the data. Oh, won't someone think of the data? Oh, the data shows that, you know, people that get hacked on the old Call of Duties push more people to their new Call of Duty games. And I would guarantee you that's actually a statistic. That's actual data I could probably trust there. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much about the data. I want to talk about the reasoning H2M got shut down. Watchful Wolf is one of the H2M devs, and he came out with a commentary talking about the whole cease and desist stuff with H2M. I just want to play this snippet from his video for you, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments section how fucking angry you are. If this does not make you angry, well, in the words of the great CM Punk around, I think it was 2011, maybe in Australia, you have a vagina!
I decided to check my email, and that's when I saw the cease and desist. So immediately we just dropped everything and turned off all our servers and our website and everything we could. I don't think it's wrong to share the reasoning of the cease and desist that they listed in the letter. I didn't see anything saying that it was, but essentially, because of the popularity H2M was gaining and how close it is to Black Ops 6 releasing and kind of the marketing and the beta and stuff for like that, they did not want H2M interfering with possible sales of Black Ops 6. So with that said, for people who suggest, oh, you should have just made it on BO3 or something like that because they allow mod supports, well, I don't think any project, no matter where it was, if it garnered such popularity so close to a new game releasing, they would have shut it down anyways, I think.
So for those not paying attention at home, maybe you missed that. Maybe you were eating a Costco hot dog and you got lost in the meat zone. Maybe you're loading up your bong with some dank, skunky weed. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you missed it. Let me go over it again for you. Activision Blizzard, a billion-dollar company. B as in bitch. Okay? Billion-dollar company is scared of this mod of their old game that they still had to purchase Modern Warfare Remastered to use. Wrap your fucking head around that shit. They are scared of... I'm not even sure how many modders were on the project. I'm going to assume less than 50. The new game, the Black Ops 6, was in development for 4 years. Has like 4,000 devs. Budgets probably in the millions, hundreds of millions, maybe billions. I don't know. I haven't looked. I don't care. They're scared of what these kids are doing, like, in their spare time, just with an old, like, a nearly decade-old engine. What a bunch of fucking pussies. I'm sorry. This is the most embarrassing thing I have ever heard. Why not just officially release this? Like, I'm sorry. Is it because you can't nickel and dime people to death with your microtransactions? Oh, is it because it uses a server browser? You can't pump it full of manipulative casino-based matchmaking because of the data. You know, I watched a video from Prime Pete just recently, a buddy of mine, Prime Pete. He makes some really in-depth, really just intelligently made, very well researched content on Call of Duty, their matchmaking, Activision, etc. And man, the stuff he shows, he basically proves that Call of Duty, they're doing the straw man argument thing. If you're not sure what a straw man argument is, it is essentially a logical fallacy that involves distorting an opponent's argument and then refuting the distorted version. Yeah. Is that not what they are doing with their stupid 25-page Bible-length white paper? Trying to justify the fact that we are nothing more than guinea pigs that they milk copious amounts of United States dollars out of. You know, my dog is back. He thinks I am dying in here because I am yelling at this stupid company. Buddy, I'm okay. Well, I'm kind of not okay. Come here and let me pet that furry head, boy. But seriously, man, like, why are they trying to gaslight us? Just be honest. Say you protect bad players because you get more money from them. Tell them that you're essentially gaslighting them. Tell them that they're not as good as they think. You are essentially just making them think they are not maybe scump level, but decent at the game. Then when they play a game like X-Defiant with no skill-based matchmaking, or a game with just a higher skill gap and lighter skill-based matchmaking, like the finals or something, they're going to get their shit kicked in. They're not going to want to play that. They're going to go back to Call of Duty because it protects them. I'm sorry, but it is a fucking travesty that this thing that was never a problem from Call of Duty 1 up until literally Black Ops 4, this was never an issue. This whole like matchmaking thing, never an issue. The only thing that kept people on the game was a good game. And this proves it. This H2M mod getting so much hype, so much attention, so many people interested in it, proves that skill-based matchmaking, because it didn't fucking exist on MW2, and they'll try to gaslight you and make you think it did. No, like, guys, I've literally seen Mark Rubin and N402, the old school COD devs, say that skill-based matchmaking was in such an infantile state that it was essentially a non-factor. It was 99% ping-based. You got lobby balancing. You're done. Fuck that shit. The fact that H2M exists literally rips something the size of a black hole in their entire argument. Skill-based matchmaking is nothing more than extortion for fucking idiots to give them money. Call it like it is. Let's call a spade a spade. That's what it is. The fact that H2M exists and had the popularity and hype behind it that it had destroys their stupid, strawman, dystopian, gaslighting argument. People don't buy and play your game because of EOMM. People buy and play your game if it's good and you continue to support it. Nothing more. You don't have to manipulate people, because all manipulating people does is A, you're lying to them. It's effectively immoral. B, it should honestly be against the law. I hope that we get to that point one day, but until our Congress gets replaced by people under the age of fucking 70, I doubt that's gonna happen. And C, you'll make money just by making a good game. Extorting people for every last drop isn't the way to go about it. Extorting people, lying to them, being immoral for a 3% bump in player retention is not the right thing to do. And then giving us literally a controlled experiment under your supervision, very biased, over the course of a couple weeks, which isn't enough time to gather actual data after you've conditioned the player base for 5 years to expect a certain result, is literal gaslighting, strawman argument, gaslighting, dystopian, horrendous Black Mirror shit. And then you scream, oh, but the data, oh, the data, this is why we do it, the data. Fuck off. I have nothing else I really want to say other than this company is the dirt fucking worst. I thought when I saw that they were holding struggle sessions, I'm not kidding. Like, I don't know, man. It's a racist, sexist, garbage company that let sexual harassment go on in the workplace for the better part of a decade, from what I understand, to the point where someone lost their life. Again, this is all public knowledge. I'm never going to let that go. I'm going to keep reminding you guys. Every time you stick up for Black Ops 6 or whatever, you're sticking up for literally the worst company in gaming history. It's not even close. It's not even close. They make EA look like Buddha or something, man. It's insane how awful this company is. And to a point, they've always been this way. Even back when I played the MW2 OG, I mean, they fired half of Infinity Ward over money, over a dispute over money. They fired half of Infinity Ward. We never got the balance patch we were supposed to get. They have been fucking us over for a long time. They just found a way to basically manipulate us to the point where they make so much money, they are untouchable. They can just do this and morons will still buy their games. Well, not me, and hopefully not you after you hear this. I mean, somebody gave me a beta code for Black Ops 6. I'm going to play it because it's free, and I'm going to shit on it. And I'll probably do the same thing when the game comes to Game Pass. I'll probably get some free vouchers somehow and shit on the game for 2 months and then not touch it until the next crappy Call of Duty. Because guess what? No matter how good Black Ops 6 is, it's going to be dead in less than a year. It's never going to get support after this year. Oh, but BT, the zombies, it's going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be great for 1 year, and then you have to deal with whatever we get next year. Like, there is no longevity. All of these Call of Duties of yesteryear are essentially dead, never to be revived. If you try to revive them, Activision will shut you down. You need to buy the new shiny product, and guess what? You don't even own that. You don't even own that. You can buy Black Ops 6 and never be able to play a single mode on it if they ever take it offline. You realize that, right? You cannot play a single mode because the game is always online. You cannot play a single mode if the servers are messed up, if they take something offline, whatever. You don't own the game. You own access to the game until they deem your access is over. It's disgusting. If gaming keeps going down this path, I really don't want to be a part of it. I will play indie games. I will play XDefiant. I will play whatever game is out there that doesn't insult my intelligence. Like, I'm serious. I'm just over it. I'm over the manipulation. I'm over the BS. I'm over getting up here and yelling about the data and making fun of these morons and like calling them out. I'm over it, man. I've gone rogue. I'm off the rails, boys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Check out the channel memberships if you just want a few motes and a cool little prestige badge from the OG COD 4. I appreciate the support lately. I hope you guys are entertained by the videos, if nothing else, and they brighten your day. You know, it's not a very optimistic space at the moment, so hope I help. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.
Some parting advice?